excited. People at the Hopecast Network have demanded, and the fans have demanded, that we bring back Made Up Movie, which we've done years ago when we first started the show of Movie Torture. We did this. And now
Are
we have a
you
new coast.
okay?
Yeah. What do you mean?
You're like
Well, I had to
choking.
burp, and I wanted to burp
That's
really
what you were
bad.
doing.
Yeah, I was trying not to burp on the show. I was like, well,
Thank you. That's not the ASMR that I like.
yeah, it's not. I was like, so the way Made Up Movie works, Ashley's never listened to Made Up Movie.
Never.
So she has no idea. But we're gonna come to you now. We're gonna have some steady streams.
I make up, I told you, I said this before, I make up a lot of movies in my head that I win Oscars and many awards for. So
Well,
in my head, I've won countless awards. In reality, nothing. I didn't even win a spelling bee in 3rd grade.
well, Ashley, what we've got somebody watching us. Jacob.
It's Jacob. I've
Jacob
been
saw
thinking
his-
about Jacob lately,
Oh,
actually.
hey Jacob, we're glad you're watching while working. How many movies do we pitch to each other on? I mean, we do this a lot, right?
A lot. I would say it used to be back and forth daily. Now it's probably about bi-weekly. But again, because we just talked about this, that is because we are currently working on the pitches that we're bringing to fruition. So we're the new pitches that come to our head while we're working on the current scripts and outlines have to remain on the back burner until we're done with these, and then we can move on. You know what I mean?
I mean, I just pitched one to you right before we went live
Literally,
today.
right? Yeah.
Literally, like 10 seconds before I hit live. You liked it. You liked it.
I did actually. I thought it was really good. I just didn't think it was TV show. I thought it was movie material. But I did really like it. I genuinely liked it.
And you said sequel, which I like hearing that because that's more.
Well, yeah. Isn't the intent always to, not always, but mostly to have a sequel because the IP is already out there, you know, as long as it's a good one.
Yeah. The intellectual property that we will.
Something on my mouth. I think I have lip gloss.
Are you stroking?
Yeah.
You're stroking out on me? Okay, so the way the way Made Up Movie works is our fans email us at movietorturepod@gmail.com, or they slide into Ashley's DMs or my DMs.
I get the weirdest DMs, by the way.
Oh, you should read those one time. And so they pitch a movie, and we will read their pitch on the air. And then we will have fun joking about it and maybe even casting who we think. And it can't be you, Ashley, in every movie. It can't be you.
It should be, but it won't be.
It can't be me and you in every movie, although that would be amazing.
That really would be amazing, wouldn't it?
So we have a letter that was written to us in preparation.
Is that what you just shared with me like an hour ago?
No, I have no. I shared with
something
you something
different.
else.
Okay.
That's other stuff. Not show stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, you know. Okay, so here it is. Hi, Made Up Movie. So I know this is totally random, but I had this idea for a horror movie. I do like scary movies because, we're in October.
I love horror movies. You know I love horror movies. Everyone knows I love horror movies. Everyone knows that about me.
You do.
I love them.
I can't get it out of my head. I know that feeling. I'm not a writer or director or anything. I like how how this person just lays it out. I'm nothing.
I'm nothing.
I am nothing. I'm just a girl from Wyoming who watches way too many scary movies alone. Man, this girl could be somebody's date. Like, I don't understand. We need to get Troy a date. I mean, she's watching scary movies.
Always what you think of, though. It's always like we have to get Troy out there.
We have to get Troy a date. She's in Wyoming, so there's probably not a lot of options. Anyway, here's the idea.
Okay, idea.
The title is Echo Sun.
Okay.
The sun hasn't set in 19 days. A small desert town in Arizona is stuck in a freak daylight loop. No one can explain it. Scientists say it's a solar anomaly. Preachers say it's judgment, but people are starting to crack. The story follows Jessa, a 27-year-old gas station clerk who stayed in town after her mom died. Everyone's sleep deprived, paranoid, and hallucinating. Jessa starts seeing, something else. Shadow people that shouldn't exist in pure daylight. She finds a hidden journal in a fallout shelter from the 50s, written by a man who claimed the sun is not what we think it is. He says it's alive, watching and feeding. The town begins to fall apart. Some go blind, others speaking in dead languages. She discovers the sun above them might not be the real sun at all, but an ancient parasitic intelligence that mimics light to get close to us. The final act takes place in total silence. No one speaks, not even Jessa, as she tries to escape the town before the light burns through what's left of their minds. But here's the twist. The whole thing may have happened before, and she may not be the original version of herself. I don't know. Maybe it's dumb, but if I saw this in the theater, I'd be covering my eyes. Thanks for reading it. It was fun to write down. Katie R. from Torrington, Wyoming.
Okay, so first of all, Katie, thank you for writing that in. That was really detailed, which I appreciate because I was not expecting that much detail. I thought it was going to be a couple sentences of like, the sun is the sun, and that's it. I will say there was a lot going on.
It was a lot.
That I feel like that was maybe 2 or 3 sci-fi movies wrapped into one movie. But again, we're thinking as sequels and maybe even prequels, so lots of IP there. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. Echo Sun. Why Echo Sun though? Like what?
I don't like the title, Katie.
I don't understand. Maybe there's something scientific we don't know about suns and echo, or echo as in like reverberation, like it's happened before, it's happening. Is that it? Or is there something like scientific about the sun or about the planets that we don't know has to do with like echo, or that maybe that's a word for something we don't know in that zeitgeist of, I don't know, planets, but outer space. But made up movie, The DM Grabber. Haha. Jacob. I really appreciate the title. I think we could do better. Maybe I don't know. I'd have to see how
I don't like the title. It doesn't scream horror to me.
No, this did not sound like a horror movie though. That's the thing. She said it was horror. Truthfully, absolutely not. It felt like a Tom Cruise sci-fi movie, but it did not feel like horror.
Okay,
it felt like sci-fi.
I see the opening scene with like the preachers going, "You're all going to hell," and it's like looks like the hazy screen, and then you've got these people, but I think it could be hard because the sun is sucking your life from you, so you're becoming a version of yourself you don't like.
I think horror. If you want to call it horror, you have to call it like a certain type of horror. Like to me, it sounds like more of an I Am Legend type of movie, or like World War Z.
Never seen that, by the way.
You never saw I Am Legend? I Am Legend is, personally, I find it very sad. I think most people do. It's very depressing.
Will Smith, right?
Yeah.
I don't like him.
Oh, well then don't watch it because he is the star. Why don't you like him?
I don't know. I mean, he did
for personal reasons.
Chris Rock. Yeah,
he did. He did,
and weird dude.
I met Chris Rock once when I was like 6 or 7 on a plane, and I asked him for his autograph, and I don't have.
Slap him, did you? Oh, that would have been boss if you walked up and slapped him.
At 6 or 7, that would have been really bad. I mean, I should be locked away if at 6 or 7 I go up to a random stranger.
You walk up to Chris Rock, you slap him, and then you go mazel mazel.
Mazel mazel.
You just keep walking to your plane seat like a boss.
Chris Rock is really good friends with Adam Sandler, so I feel like he would have appreciated a little mazel mazel.
Oh, if you could have gotten those Adam Sandler friends, man. Oh my, you are set for life.
I was too young.
Nick Swardson, one of the most unfunniest people. He gets to be in every Adam Sandler movie. Like it's
Yeah,
just
they're all in these movies together.
So,
What do you think of Kevin James? I
think
Kevin James.
I think we talked about it. He's a poor man's Chris Farley. Although,
oh my God, that is so upsetting. That's
He
such
is.
a sad thing.
he's
to
a replace.
say.
He's the Farley replacement. That's in his crew.
I think in Grown Ups he actually was that, but I also think that Kevin James on his own is actually incredibly funny. Like I just find
I
him
don't
to
like
be a
buffed
good-
in shape Kevin James though. I need fat.
When has he ever been buff?
He was in buff in the new movie that come out this year. Jacob, Guns Up.
Which movie?
Look it up. He plays a hitman in Guns Up. It came out in 2025.
I didn't see it, but I know he has a new movie coming out.
Playdate looks funny.
Playdate, yes. Did you
with
see I
Reacher?
reposted that the other day? That looks so funny. That
Yeah,
looks
he
actually
too.
really good. And my husband, I couldn't get into Reacher. My
Oh,
husband,
Reacher is so good.
it's my husband loves it. So, and my husband
Well,
likes
he's
that
got
guy.
taste, unlike you.
Thank you. Yeah, I have no taste.
Your
I
husband's the
guess
best.
not. He is pretty
Um,
cool, right? He brought
yeah.
me pastries. I came home yesterday to pastries from my day out, and that was so happy. I got chocolate and almond croissants. I'm just talking about I brag about him here, but when I'm on stage doing stand up, I'm
Yeah,
like, let
you
me
don't.
tell you about my husband.
Let me tell you about it, man.
As I smoke a
But-
cigarette and I don't smoke,
yeah.
I'm like,
And
let
you-
me tell
yeah.
you.
And then you go diarrhea. Mazel
Da-
mazel.
Yeah. I had a show last night. I'm just throwing this out there because it's on my mind. If you're going to host a show, like if you're going to be the host of a stand-up show, be a good one because you have one job and it's to host. Be a good one. The one last night,
You didn't do a good job. Is that what you're saying?
Me? No, I wasn't the host.
Oh, the host.
I don't think it was
got
my best show. It definitely wasn't my best show, but I'm talking about the host who introed me onto stage. She asked me if I had anything for her to say to intro me. I said, say host of Locks of Laughs podcast. And if you would like to also include, say, future first kill in a Scream movie. That's my dream.
That is your dream.
But I always say host of Locks of Laughs podcast. She gets up on stage. She goes, this girl is newer. Newer to what? Yes, we just met, but newer to who? The audience? Yeah, because they bought tickets. Okay. But it was weird. And then she goes, and she's the host of a podcast called Laps of Love. I said, nope. She goes, Locks of Laps. And I said, no. She goes, yell it out. I said, no. Get it right.
That is pretty
And
bad.
She goes,
That is
it's
pretty
on
bad.
Spotify. And I said, yes.
And iTunes.
Right. But I mean, she just wasn't. I said when I got up there at the end that it was available everywhere, like you get your podcast. But it was just, it pissed me off later because I would like to assume that it was an accident, but it felt very intentional. And I was like, we literally just met. We don't know each other. Why would you? It probably wasn't intentional, giving her the benefit of the doubt, but it was not, that is not how you, if you're going to ask someone how they would like, what you would like me to say, and they give you something, either write it down,
Just
get
say
their
it.
name right, or just say like this next comedian, she's right over there, bring her up, Ashley Arpel. Like you don't have to, like, if you don't think you can remember, then don't say anything.
I like that. Now, I lost my train of thought.
That was my spiel. I had
Oh.
to get it out because it happened last night.
So Jacob was in the audience listening. So Max and I've been watching Celebrity Weakest Link because they always put celebrities and ruin everything with celebrities.
I don't even know
And-
what that is.
Yeah. Well, the other night it was all female comedians. And Kathy Griffin is on there, who looks like the villain in Weapons.
Wait,
at
I'm
this
looking up
point.
Weapons because
Look the old lady up from Weapons. Weapons is a good movie. Came out this year. Jacob and I went and saw it. She looks like the old lady from Weapons. I promise you she's wearing a red wig at this point. There's no way that's her hair.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So Kathy Griffin, Jacob, she says, She holds the record for females who have done the most stand-up comedy shows. And I looked at my wife and I said, yeah, but she's the most unfunniest female comedian I've ever heard. So beside her was Eliza Schlesinger.
Yeah. Okay.
Way more funnier.
Yeah.
I didn't even know why she's slumming it on Celebrity Weakest Link, honestly.
Well,
I mean, it must be a payday.
Is it not like a big show?
She is a villain. Celebrity Weakest Link. Yeah, I mean it had well, it wasn't just female, it was comedians because it had I was rooting for Cedric the Entertainer. He was on there. He's pretty big.
Eliza Schlesinger, it's hard to pronounce that name, but she has one of my favorite jokes. And it was, and I don't want to say it because I won't do it justice because I don't know it by heart because it's not my joke, but it's one of those things where when you get drunk, you have like an evil gremlin living inside of you. And like that gremlin comes out when you're drunk, but it like does ridiculous things. It was so funny. It's a couple years old that I saw her do it, but it was so funny. Shout out to Eliza because she's really funny.
Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to throw that out. I don't think Kathy Griffin's funny, and she's definitely wearing a wig. So back to our movie here. We've kind of we need to get back to Katie's movie. So Echo Sun. I like the idea of the sun being a fake sun and sucking the life out of you, but this could be a good Twilight Zone because
but I also think we need a motive. Like,
but the sun could just be a little girl's bedroom light, and they all live in a snow globe, and these are characters that are coming to life at night.
Hasn't that been done already? The globe thing, Krampus.
Oh, that was Krampus? Okay, they live in this girl's room. It's like Toy Story, but we're killing you.
Yeah. So kind
and the
of
light
like
is sucking their life. They're slowly dying.
Why though is the light? Oh, because we're all getting cancer from the heat, or wait?
I don't know. Because the sun is not the sun. The sun is
right.
evil.
The sun's a light bulb from the chick's
bedroom.
From the kid's bedroom. So why?
What if it was
killing us?
What if it's not a little girl's bedroom? What if it's one of those? It's one of those things that I've always wanted, but I've always felt like it would be kind of creepy if I was Train Guy. You know what I mean? Like you come over to my house, you and your hubby come visit my wife Kristen and I have a whole basement with Train, like a whole village. Train Guy.
Trains, cool. Like those little trains.
Yeah, like the choo-choo, and it like goes through all the tunnels. You built the town. There's all these miniatures.
Oh my god, you're so funny. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like the Train Guy teeters on creepy and cool because Train Guy's not getting chicks if you're single Train Guy. But me at my advanced age, I could get shit. I've already got my wife, so I don't have to worry about that. So I could be full on Train Guy. But I don't feel like it's a hobby it's very expensive. So
what the heck are you trying to say here?
I'm trying to say
the point.
I'm trying to say these could be, instead of the snow globe, it's the miniatures in the Train Guy's village that he's built.
Like inside of the train.
No, it's all a town. Like the train
goes around it.
And he builds the city in between the trains. So like
you're rewriting her movie and making it completely
better.
Else.
I'm making it so much better.
Still not a horror movie.
It is because they hear the train. The train takes the bodies away. They hear the screaming as the train. When they know the train's coming.
The train is a toy. So where is it taking the
Not
bodies?
to them. It's not a toy to them. To them, it's their world. The light is the guy's light in his room.
But you have to think about the audience is going to ask the question, okay, to them, this is real life. But to real life, where are those bodies and people going? Like, is it just that those smaller people in the train village are in a universe that's not this universe, outside of
They're
this
in the
universe?
train universe.
Right.
They're not in Roy's universe where he's got the train and he's built the town.
They are in the universe because it's Roy's universe that he built. They're in the same universe. I'm just asking, is that universe the same as the audience's universe? Because
I don't know.
not,
It's kind of like the town in Beetlejuice.
Okay. Okay. So that's
There's a
way
possession.
to explain.
There's
it.
a possession.
Wait,
And
that's not where I thought you were going with it. What? So now there's an evil spirit.
yes,
in town.
now they're. Is this even
Okay.
Katie's movie anymore?
No,
Or,
this
I
is
mean,
not Katie's movie at all.
sorry,
Sorry, Katie. Cutting room floor.
Katie.
It's as easy
welcome
as that
to my
get
world when I
replaced
pitch
in
something to Ashley.
entertainment.
She butchers it.
No, here's the thing. When you pitch something, you pitch 11 different ideas and storylines in one movie or one TV show. And you're like, we can do it all in 30 minutes to 45 minutes per show. And I'm like, what are you talking about? You can't. You're jumping like 25 years each time. Like, no. And we don't even know what universe we're in.
So back to Echo Sun.
Okay, back to
I
Echo
do
Sun.
like the parasites that are mimicking us. I do like that mimic light. But this is a real confusing movie. And now we're kind of stealing from The Quiet Place by being no sound in the last half of the movie.
Wait, I think I missed that part. Was I listening? I didn't hear.
You
her
probably
say that.
weren't.
I
She
don't
said the
think I was.
final act takes place in total silence. No one speaks, not even Jessa.
So I understand that that's the premise of A Quiet Place. And by the way, I thought A Quiet Place was the first one was a great film.
Never seen it.
Okay, but Brad is a pitching machine and will change it right in the middle of an idea. Yes, that is accurate.
Thanks, Jacob.
But I don't know that you can say that that's completely copying. Like silence in film. I mean, films started as silent films. So I truly think if the last 30 minutes of the film is silence, then tell us why. Make us terrified with that silence.
Do they kill you if there's noise?
In A Quiet Place, yeah.
No, in this, will you die? If
Who
there's noise?
though? Who? We haven't even established that there are murderers yet. We don't even know what the twist is. She just said, "But there's a twist."
Who's playing Jessa? I know who I want to see play Jessa.
How old is Jessa?
I'm thinking 30.
She's 30?
I'm going to go 30. She works at a diner. You mean to say who I'm casting as Jessa?
Who?
Sydney Sweeney.
I don't see it.
Boom.
I love Sydney Sweeney, by the way, but I just don't see it.
And then, hold tight, Jacob, you're going to like this pitch right here. So then, we're in the final act. Everything's silent. Jessa's in there. It's Sydney Sweeney. And everybody's like, and then she goes, she like sneaks a little ripper fart out that makes a little bit of noise. And they're like,
I knew that's weird.
And then they get swallowed up by the sun. All because of her fart.
So here's the thing. That would be copying, not the fart part, but the sound part being swallowed by the sun. That would be copying a Quiet Place unless there's stuff to be changed. So maybe it's not that the sun sucks you up because of sound. It should be something else. Like if preachers are saying that it's, what do they call it when like bad things
Rapture?
Rapture. If preachers are saying it's the rapture, then maybe the movie starts with something like a kid a rebellious teen is killed by the sun. And so we all think, oh, it must be, like a lot of people think it must be the rapture. It must be because this kid was doing bad things, but that's obviously not like it comes out that the kid actually was a good kid, and then we have to
Could
figure out why.
could the son just be an enemy in this movie, and it's called You vs. Sun?
No, that
And
title's terrible, but the idea of the son being the enemy is not bad. I
so
mean, we
they're
just
all
have to
living
figure
in
out why. Like
underground shelter.
the sun is an alien. The sun is
Yeah,
not a
and
planet.
they're all living underground, and then it's like purge time underground. It's anarchy. They're
What?
murdering.
This is a different movie. You can't.
Welcome
you
to Made Up
have.
Movie. This is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna take
So
people's
now,
movies.
halfway through the movie, halfway through A Quiet Place, it then becomes The Purge Underground. That's what you're saying.
Yes. So like me and you and our families are underground now, and it's anarchy. I'm just killing to be killing at this point.
Can I say something about The Purge though?
Yeah.
That was the Purge in those films, and I actually love most of those movies. I think the second one in particular, I think it was the second one. I'm almost positive. It might have been the third. I think it was the second one. I thought it was brilliant. But in those movies, it's the Purge only happens in the United States, right? It's only in the US. I think I'm right on that. And if I am,
Yeah.
just
Why wouldn't
take
you
a
just
trip
fly to Europe?
overseas.
Yeah. I'd be like,
Like,
Kristen, we're going overseas for the week.
right. Like I also understand that people like not everybody can afford that, but if you can, just get out. That's why I love the Scream movies. But if you know that there is a murderer in your town, or any movie where there's a murder in your town, like Halloween Town. No, wait, that's not right. Halloween with Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
If you know that
Haddonfield.
there is a psycho killer in your town, just
Get out.
move.
Yeah.
Move. Just go. Just leave. Maybe they'll follow you, but if they do, then you have like more of a go into witness protection.
Okay, as we wrap, because we don't want to stay too.
Yeah, because we're talking about nonsense.
Do you think this movie could get made? I think this could be on the Sci-Fi Network.
Yes, I agree. I think it's like a Sharknado, which, by the way, shout out Sharknado because those movies rock. But I think it's one of those where there clearly has to be, if it does well, like Sharknado did, fingers crossed, it would spawn a lot of sequels, and then maybe a prequel to tell us why the sun
Echo
is
Sun
what
2.
it is doing. But I do think
The Echo.
that it could be made for the Sci-Fi Network.
Katie, we appreciate your Sci-Fi Network pitch.
Thank you so much, Katie, and I'm so sorry that Brad butchered it. But I will say he does that with everything. He not butchers, but like he will rewrite everything and add in so many different. Just
you gotta admit, Katie, the fart was funny though. Just seeing Sydney Sweeney rip one and it'd be like in her American
I bet you
Eagle
could get
jeans.
AI to make that happen for you.
I know. I've been seeing all this Sora stuff, or so. What's it called? The where you see the videos that look real, but you got to get an invite to download it to make these AI videos.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Never heard of
if
it.
you just do Instagram Reels, you'll see it. Like it's the real people that have been made up in AI, and you got to get an invite to get it. See, we're out of the loop, and people are paying for these invite codes so they can create AI videos that are goofy.
Okay, yeah, I have no idea. I've never
heard of that.
Like
there's one with the cops pulling over Mario Kart.
I feel like I've seen these, but I didn't realize it was like a whole club.
It says it in the bottom, Sora, something like that. You'll see it. Like there's been a few of like fat people getting escorted out of the buffet at Golden Corral, but those are all fake.
Well, I know I can tell when things are fake a lot of the time, but I didn't know that it was this behind.
These look real. These look so real. Anyway, we're at our limit. We want to thank the Hopecast Network. Follow Ashley, Lots of Laughs. Listen to Movie Torture. If you have not listened to Movie Torture and you're listening to Made Up Movie, you are missing out. Listen
Lots
to Movie
of
Torture.
Laughs. Get the name right. Lots of Laughs. If you're a host out there, LOX, X like your
not LOCK. She's not locking you up.
Lots
She's
of
loxing
laughs.
She's laughter. Locks a lot, laugh a little. I'm just kidding. As a
Lots
joke.
of laughs, Brad.
Anyway, she's Ashley. I'm Brad. We'll see you next time.